This is a big boy bike. Let's do what she wants to do. I'm riding with one hand, the other hand is on the camera. Squeaky brakes are back. 33.6, 33.8. She's known as the Sequoia. She has an 80-mile range, 80 Newton meters of torque, and a 750-watt motor. With that being said, I'm very excited to check out the latest electric bike from Rattan. So let's do like we always do with our electric bike reviews. We're going to unbox it, put it together, take it for a spin, then we're going to grade it on fit, form, and function. Here she is all put together. I gotta say, I love this flat blue with the light blue lettering. That's gorgeous. Yes, these are big tires. This is a big boy bike, absolutely. But it is step through, so riders of all sizes can get on and off and enjoy the ride. Here's what you get in your box. You get a very cool battery charger. I've never seen a battery charger boxed like that. That's beautiful. You get a little bitty toolkit with not very many tools because you don't need them to assemble this bike. It's very, very easy to assemble. And you get your owner's manual with complete assembly instructions. Let's go over some of the features right here. The Sequoia has a 1200 watt peak motor, 750 watts normal. It'll peak at 1200 and provide 80 Newton meters of torque. You get a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery providing 80 miles of range, top speed 28 miles per hour. And this is a torque sensor, so it's a little different than a cadence sensor. We'll talk about that when we get on it. Like I said, 26 by 4-inch tires. You have an 8-speed Shimano gear system. I love the 8 speeds. I just think they look better, and that extra gear is amazing. So I really, really, really like those. These are 180 millimeter rotors with hydraulic brakes. You can be very large and ride this bike. It has a 450-pound capacity. The bike itself weighs 77 pounds, but I gotta tell you, there is more. Yes, you can get a second battery, which is going to extend your range to about 150 miles. We'll put this on. It's gonna sit right here with these little connectors. It makes the bike a little heavier, but an extra 70 miles of range. Love it. Look at the saddle. Look how comfortable that is going to be. There's your power button for the battery. We'll turn that on right there. And let's just kind of see what this screen looks like. There it is. Rattan. And that's a good looking screen. So we have 63% of the battery. I haven't done anything. I haven't gotten on this or anything. You have your miles per hour. I like it when you don't have to go in the menu system and change it all. So it's already set up for miles per hour. I think this is cool. And the brakes, yeah, these are going to be fantastic. So let me get this attached, and then we'll come back and we're going to take her for a spin. And I really have high hopes for this. These are gigantic tires. We need to put a little air in them. Not a big deal. But look, it was packaged so well. They were very meticulous and very methodical in how they packaged this. You don't have a lot of wasted zip ties and all this junk. It was just packaged and protected where it needed to be protected, which I think is fantastic. But now let's put our other battery on. Yeah. right, well, that was a lot of fun. Oh, so basically, you have to put the base on after you drive this wire. There's a little wire that has to go all the way down here and connect to the controller. Okay, so it's just basically, it tells the controller it's a dual battery adapter, and you just unplug the one. You can't mess it up because there's only plugs that plug into each other, if that even makes sense. The hard part was fishing it down through here and then getting everything inside and putting your gasket and your cover on. Well, we got that attached, 3 little Phillips screws to go into here, put the battery on, and now we have 150 miles of range with this thing. So, with that being said, it's getting dark now, so we're going to wait until tomorrow. We're going to make sure the batteries are charged, and then we're going to take this old Sequoia out for a ride. I'm looking forward to it. 150 miles. The time has come to go on a 150-mile road trip. No, I'm not going to take it for 150 miles. I am going to have a lot of confidence knowing that I have a battery here and here. I can go wherever I want to go. So yes, 150-mile range is incredible. Okay, so we can feel the forks moving already. So we do have a suspension on the front. Let's go ahead and see how this rides, because we have some rain coming here. So I am in pedal assist, you see right here, pedal assist 3. This is a nice looking instrument cluster. It really, really is. Huh. This is cool. This is cool. Now the throttle is kind of hidden under this thing, but right here, but you can move all of these things, but it does want to go. So let's do what she wants to do. We're going to take her for a little road trip. Already I got to raise the seat. Okay, and we have loud brakes already, I can tell. Here we go, much better. So this is 80 Newton meters of torque. Like I said in the intro, 1200 watts of peak power, 750 watts is the motor. We have a torque sensor, which is really cool, and you have this 8-speed Shimano system and the brakes. Okay, let's come down here. Let's do some shifting. We'll go up 5, 6. Here we go. And that's 8. So this is top gear. And it does take a little effort to get that torque sensor to kick in. That's okay, nothing major. Let's go down, and we're going to use the roads, the rough roads, as a guide on how the suspension works, and then we'll come up Torque Hill and see what the power is like. Okay, so I just coast down this part of the journey. We do have some speed bumps right here. We have a lot of potholes. And I try to go through the worst part so I can kind of get a feel for the suspension. The front forks are nice. It feels like the saddle is on the smaller side already, I can tell you that. Oh! Yeah, this isn't a dual suspension. This is just the front forks, which is nice. Hi. Okay. Front part of the bike is super happy. My rear end is wishing that there was a rear suspension. Maybe the brakes will get seated in. Okay, this is Torque Hill. Anything above 12, you know, is a passing grade. 16, 18, 19, 21. Here's where you can feel the torque, 80 Newton meters of torque. We're going 20.4. This is a heavy bike, okay? 77 pounds is the bike weight. It will carry a large person, 450 pound capacity. We're going 17.2 now. We're down to 16.3. Anything above 12 is a passing grade. 16 miles an hour. A nice steady 16. Effortless. Yeah. Here we go, 15.8, and then we'll start picking up speed again. Look at this. 16, 16.8, 17, 17.8, 19, 21, 22, 28 is the top speed, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and I gotta shut her down. Okay, the brakes are, yeah, they're getting better now. Okay, way better. Now with the torque sensor, you gotta kind of be careful because as you're pedaling, it'll kick in on you as you're making a curve like that. But okay, we're gonna call that an A+ for torque hill. That's nice. 16 miles an hour on a heavy bike? Yeah. This is great. I will say it's a quiet motor. It doesn't see, I can't really hear much of anything. There's not a lot of humming. And for being an aggressive tread, the tires are pretty nice too. They're pretty quiet. So let's change gears as we go uphill. Let's see if the bike can help us a little bit here. There we go, now you can see more. We gotta fix this seat, and the brakes are back. Squeaky brakes are back. Let's put this up again. Very easy to tighten. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. This is the fun part of the ride, where we just get to go wherever we want to go. Sometimes we go for a top speed. Do you feel like the top speed? We can do it. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32, 8, 33 miles an hour, 33, 6, 33, 8. And it felt good. Okay. Well, there you go. 33.8 miles an hour. And I felt solid. I really did. I didn't feel like the bike was trying to wobble or shake or anything. And you could feel the, whoa, when you hit the brakes. See how the front part of the bike dives? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Oh. I will say the brakes are a little loud. Let's kind of go through this neighborhood. We'll do some more gear changes. Go down. Okay. Hi. Yeah, that's comfortable. Hi. Yeah, this 8-speed Shimano gear system is really nice. I almost prefer it to the 7-speed. That top gear is really, really powerful. So if you really want to go fast on a flat surface, yeah, it's going to get you up there in the speed department. And I feel like this bike really wants to play, you know? I think it does. It really wants to get off road and have some fun. Maybe we can do that. We'll have to find an empty lot. Well, we have, as you can see, an empty lot or two. Let's just kind of see how she does. And the camera's going to bounce a lot because this is not very smooth at all, but it's going to kind of give me an idea for the tires. Look how much I can turn the bike on its side and still do well. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh shoot, here we go. Hopefully you can see what's going on here. I'm riding with one hand, the other hand is on the camera, but this is doing pretty well. It really is. I'm using the motor to help get up this hill. And the tires, they're not slipping at all. Sweet, this is good stuff here. And the bouncing is back. Ugh. Yeah, that's really... Okay, here we go. I'm standing up a little bit now. This is kind of fun. Ugh. Oh, that was wet. That was really kind of wet. Yeah, she does good. This would be good to take on the trails. Absolutely. If I had some trails, I would take her on them. But even on the gravel, yeah. All right. Let's try a little brake test. Yeah. Okay. Nice. We're back home, we're smiling, it's been a good day, and yes, I do like the Rattan Sequoia electric bike. Let's go ahead and grade it on fit, form, and function. Fit, the way that it was packaged and protected. There are no scratches on this at all. I love this blue, the flat blue paint right here, and the light blue stickers are nice. You got the Sequoia branding right there. It is a good looking bike. Now, because we've added the second battery for the 150-mile range, it's a heavier bike, and getting on is not as easy because it's really, technically, I couldn't even classify it as a step through, but I can still go across over right here. But you've got the battery here, which is enough if you do some short-term commuting, which is great. If you really want to go long-term, spend the money on the second battery and enjoy range like you've never enjoyed range before. So for fit, we're going to give it an A. Form, the way the bike looks. Back to the second battery. This always takes away from the bike. So if you are one for aesthetics, don't use it. Just use the bike. Then it's a nice looking step through bike. If you want the range, add the battery. Don't complain about it. It's a hefty bike. It's very thick through here. You've got these gigantic tires. The saddle is a little small for me, but I think it looks right with the bike. The handlebar is curved a little bit. You have the pads right here, and you have a really nice looking LCD screen with all kinds of information, and you have a gigantic light right there. Okay, that's very, very, very bright. There are no turn signals. There is no brake light, but this is more of, I would say, kind of an off-road bike. Okay, form, we're going to give it an A. Function, I love it, except for the brakes right here. The brakes are so loud and so squeaky, it takes away from the riding experience. Okay, so if you can change out the brake pads, which you can do, some bike companies will send you extra brake pads, I would certainly do that, okay, because these were really, really squeaky. A couple of times they were quiet, otherwise they were really pretty loud. Top speed 28. We had it going almost 34 miles an hour, so we're giving bonus points there. It is quiet other than when you're trying to stop. The motor is quiet, the tires are quiet. It's a well-built bike. I think we're going to give it a B. Overall, we're going to give it a B+ for the Sequoia Rattan electric bike. It's a nice bike. Right now they have it marked down to, I think it's $1,499 on the website. So please go check it out. We're going to have a link in the description box below the video. So thank you to Rattan for sending me this beautiful bike. It is a gorgeous, masculine looking bike, and it has the torque sensor, which I really, really like. All right. Thank you for watching this video as well. We'll be back with another electric bike review, maybe a scooter. Maybe we'll do some more work on one of the cars in the back of the house. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.